What's up, everybody? X111224 here, back with you for another video. I stumbled over that intro because it's been almost 2 years since I've uploaded to this channel. Holy crap, I didn't realize I had 56 subscribers on the channel. I've been grinding out the gaming channel, which if you haven't already, go over there and subscribe. Link as always will be in the description down below, along with my Twitch channel. I stream almost every day over there, so if you want to get to know me as a personality and as a gaming person, go ahead, subscribe to the gaming YouTube, and follow me on Twitch, because I don't have a subscribe button yet, but as soon as I think that's 100 viewers or followers or whatever. Anyway, that rant's over. I am going to do my predictions, preview, what have you, of WWE Royal Rumble 2017 right now. Now, be fair-warned, I am not up to date on rivalries. I do not watch their weekly television shows, and trying to watch the reviews or previews or recaps that WWE posts on their on the network doesn't really work, because they cut out a lot of the show, a lot of the gist you won't get. So yeah, but I do watch a lot of Steven Larson on youtube.com/GoingInRaw. That is a podcast / videocast that they do. These guys used to be 10 for the Win on Machinima. They are excellent wrestling personalities. I will put the link in the description down below, and I will put them in my recommended box along with every other person that's there. Anyway, there's 2 minutes in, got all that shit out. Now let's get into the pay-per-view. Now, there are 2 kickoff matches tonight. I almost said tonight. There are 2 kickoff matches, both of them being Raws. So, first off, we have Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax, and there goes the Xbox. I believe this is going to be probably a good match. I wouldn't say a great match, because obviously, you know, the Divas aren't going to have enough time to shine, you know, with tag title match and everything else coming into play. But Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax, I think Sasha's going to win this one. Excuse me. And there, I burped. Excuse me again. But so I think Sasha's going to win. I think it's going to be a good match. Probably not the best match ever, but it's going to be a good match. And let's move on. We have the Raw tag team titles. Cesaro and Sheamus defend against the Club. Man, honestly, I think this match, again, this is going to be a good, if not great, match for most fans. And there's probably going to be a couple high spots, and some nice fall finishes, being like, oh, I just got him. And I think Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are going to pick up the victory in this one, leading themselves and the Club to the World Tag Team titles for the first time. So, let's get on into the main card. Now, from here on out, I do not know what order these will be in. I do not know what the order of the pre-show match or the kickoff matches will be. But I'm going up the list as WWE has on their website. So, let's just do this. We have in a 6-diva tag team match, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi, who just came back on SmackDown last week, or this week, on Tuesday, versus Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. Now, I know there's a rivalry between Natalya and Nikki Bella right now, and I believe Naomi came to the rescue of Becky Lynch last week on SmackDown from Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. But I do think the heel divas are going to pick this one up, just to facilitate those rivalries coming onto the SmackDown right now, especially with Mickie James just making her return. Having this return win will be a lot better than having her lose right off the bat. Then we have WWE Cruiserweight Championship match between Rich Swann. I want to say Rick Swann every time I hear this name. And Neville. Of course, you all know Neville returning, becoming the king of the Cruiserweights. I think this is where he will come back and be the king of the Cruiserweights. I think he's going to beat Rich Swann, take him out of his misery. They're going to have one more match at the next Raw pay-per-view or even on 205 Live. And that rivalry will be done, at least for the moment. Neville will be Cruiserweight Champion till Mania. Guaranteed. Then we have the WWE Women's Championship match. We have Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. Again, this is going to be an excellent match. I don't know how long it will last, obviously. Probably 5 to 8 minutes. Maybe 10 if they need them to. Go that long. But Charlotte picking up the victory in this one. Again, facilitating that rivalry. Going to Mania. And I honestly think this is where Sasha Banks will get into this. Possibly setting up a triple threat or fatal 4-way for the women's title at WrestleMania. Or at the Raw next Raw pay-per-view. I don't know when that would be. But now we move on to the WWE Universal Championship match. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. No disqualification, with Chris Jericho in a shark cage suspended above the ring. Now, I honestly see this one going to Reigns, and then Reigns losing the U.S. title on Raw Monday. I don't know why they put the U.S. title back on Reigns anyway, or if I could see, Reigns already set up for a WrestleMania match, so they have him lose this one, and then Jericho winning the Rumble, which he is an odds-on favorite to win, and then feuding with Kevin Owens going into Mania, being like, dude, we are the United States the Universal Champion together. So why do I not get this title opportunity now? And Raw saying, hey, I'll cash it in now. Let's see who the better man is. And then that will facilitate there. Kevin Owens will be on the list. So I believe it could go either way. I'm leaning more towards Kevin Owens, but it could go either way. Just depends on what they have planned. And then there's AJ Styles versus John Cena for the WWE title. And honestly, I think this is where Cena loses again. Because honestly, like Steven Larson said, again, link in the description down below, this match for the title would be way much better and have way much effect if Cena wins his 16th world title at WrestleMania. Have that be the main event. Have Cena standing in the ring all by himself, and there you go. Him celebrating, gives a speech, being like, I've lived for this moment. Rick, I love you. I'm sorry, but Rick would be cheering it on right away. Then we have the Royal Rumble match itself. I honestly think this will be a very good match. The Royal Rumble is always lengthy, always almost an hour and a half long every year. But I honestly think that this will probably be one of the most dynamic spots. From Steve and Larson's count, there are already 20 participants, so we just have to wait for the last 10. And so I would honestly think that this is where you have somebody like Chris Jericho, who's had his run extended a lot already. Rumor has it that Chris Jericho was supposed to be done months ago, like SummerSlam time. But they kept on, hey, here's a little incentive, here's a little incentive. So I would love to see Chris Jericho come out on top. But I would also like to see Samoa Joe from NXT come up. He's been tearing it up down there. It's about time he gets caught up. If he doesn't come up in the Rumble, he will have to come up around WrestleMania time or after, to go after AJ, to go after that title. Now, I would love to see Samoa Joe stay on, go to SmackDown if he stays. If he gets called up. Because he will do a bunch of... They need more stars. Their roster is way smaller than Raw's. So, if I had to guess, Samoa Joe getting called up, winning the Rumble, and going straight after AJ. Or Chris Jericho having his number drawn, winning the Rumble, going the next night after WrestleMania, or after Rumble on Raw, causing tension between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, leading to their title match at Mania. Because that's what would be excellent. That would be excellent. Other surprise entrants I would like to see are would probably be Finn Balor, the Demon King. That would be an excellent surprise entrance into the Royal Rumble. I'm also the WWE Hall of Fame. I will be covering WWE Hall of Fame inductees. Again, not really where I'm at right now, but congratulations to Kurt Angle for being the headliner this year. So let's see what else they do. So anyway, guys, remember, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. So let me know, who do you think is going to win the Rumble? Who do you think The Undertaker will face at WrestleMania? That has yet to be decided. From what I hear, they scrapped Taker. They scrapped Taker Cena, Taker AJ. I really think Finn Balor would make a good opponent, and he could realistically pass on the paranormal aspect if this is his last Rumble or in Mania. But what do you think? Anyway, guys, until next time, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, peace out.